because I'm obviously too young. They're remaking Cleopatra Jones. Now, I've never even seen the first one. So I'm kind of out on this one. So I would be for a reboot because I've never seen the first one. But let me read you guys what's going on. Um, in Hollywood Reporter, they're going to be doing for this next project, Lovecraft Country and Snowfall writer, I don't want to butcher that name, will be penning the script for the Warner Brothers and Charles D. King microback reboot of Cleopatra Jones. The original film debuted in 1973. Damn, I wasn't even a zygote in 73. Amid the height of the Blaxploitation era.
Blaxploitation.
Yeah. Starred Tamara Dobson, who worked as an undercover government agent. She used her daytime job as a supermodel to go undercover. Okay. Travel to exotic places and get involved in the war on drugs. This revival also isn't news, as Lovecraft Country series creator Misha Green was initially set to pen the script when it first was announced back in 2017. B. Avery, how do you feel about the people that are going to be remaking this story?
Well, yeah, if it's the Lovecraft Country people, I'm down because I really did like the series. It was very compelling, and so if they're going to be attached to it, hey, I'm with it. I kind of feel like you, though. I mean, I'm even younger than you, so I did not see the first Cleopatra Jones. I had to actually Google it before I hopped on here real quick, just to make sure it wasn't something else that I thought. But if you got a black woman, looking like that with a fro, because I love them afros. It's just sexy as hell to me. Mm-hmm. If she going around as a supermodel by day and kicking ass at night, hey, I mean, that is a win all across the board. So I'm there. First row, first opening night.
She's a supermodel by day, and she bending Negroes over, spanking them on the butt by night. I get down with that program. Larry, did you see the first movie? And what do you think about a remake from the people that wrote scripts on Lovecraft and Snowfall?
I did see the first movie. I can't remember the specifics of it because it was so long ago, but I remember liking the movie. I saw it long after it came out because when it came out, I was like 3 years old. So, but I mean, if you guys haven't watched some of these blaxploitation movies, you have to go check them out. They are fantastic. I mean, movies like Cleopatra Jones, Foxy Brown, Cooley High. So all those Rudy Ray Moore movies, there are some seriously dope movies. I mean, mind you, some of them are fairly low budget, but and for the time they were still sort of low budget even for the time, but it was one of those things where you're seeing really talented black filmmakers and directors make the most out of what they have. And check out some of the movies made by what's his name's dad? Oh God. I just blanked on his name right now. Anyways, I'll have to look him up and tell you later. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I feel like these are movies that black people in the community have a lot of respect for and will be careful not to mess up. So I think they'll be okay. It's sort of like the Melvin Van Peebles. Bucky put that out there. Melvin Van Peebles. That's what I was trying to think of.
Mario Van Peebles' daddy.
Yeah. Okay. But he made some really great movies out there.
Oh,
there we go.
Lord, sweet November. I thought you left us until November. We haven't seen you in so long. Coming through with the huge super chat. Hey guys, only one super chat last night. Dang. Let me bless you guys, man. We're thankful. So let me bless you too. Let me bless you too with something. Oh yeah, this one's always a funny one.
Not deserve this type of care though. What's she gonna do that look? Got a little potato. She trying to stir it up. Balls deep on y'all. No, girl, we is lactose. We all need all that cheese. Karen, just Uber Eats me. She's gonna try. Look at her. She gonna cross her legs like it's on the motherboard at church. Girl, that shit ain't innocent. You done raped the whole turkey. Melted butter, baked for 4 hours. Oh, look at it.
I appreciate you. And make
Oh,
sure that
goodness
sweet
gracious.
November, that your turkeys don't look like that in November. Make sure that don't happen.
No.
We appreciate that. But finish your soliloquy, Larry, about Cleopatra Jones and the great blaxploitation movies of the old day.
Yeah, I just think they're great movies in a lot of ways that a lot of people would look back on them and not think of them as high art.
Ooh.
I think a lot of people look back on them and realize that they were telling stories of communities that were being ignored, and they were telling our stories in our ways, and that was one thing that was really fantastic about watching those movies. You got to see, people talked about you didn't get to see back in the day a lot of black heroes. It was like back in the day, it was like if you saw a black person in the movies, they were a mammy or some maid, or they were a prostitute or a criminal. Well, in these movies, we got to see black heroes. We got to see Cleopatra Jones as a secret agent. And we got to see, Shaft, who was a hero running around saving people in the community. We got to see the good cops. We got to see the good heroes, the ones that were protecting people in the community. That was one of those things I think that was important about those movies, that it gave us good representation.
And I agree with Fillmore Pockets. Proud Mary.
I was about to ask you about that, PA.
That movie was super trash.
Man, what about The Last Shaft? Let me tell y'all my hidden bias about The Last Shaft. Samuel L. Jackson's son in The Last Shaft.
I don't like him.
I hate that dude.
I shouldn't say I don't like him. I don't like him trying to play a tough guy.
He ruined Independence Day for me. Independence Day was one of my all-time favorite movies, so I was actually looking forward to the second version, whether they had Will Smith or not. Then we get him up there, and I was just like, man, I couldn't take him seriously. And I couldn't take him seriously in Shaft either. And Proud Mary, I was rolling my eyes. I don't like that whole. I don't like him. He seems very, very soft. He's one of those dudes that I think would be better in like I don't know, maybe some sort of rom-com or something, because he seems soft.
Larry, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he's gay or not, but he has a sort of a soft, effeminate sort of, but not quite effeminate. He reminds me of a black version. He reminds me of a black version of what's that dude that used to be married to Elizabeth Hurley? Hughes.
There you go. Nathan made a great point. He's the speed guy on The Boys, and I actually like him in that role. So I got to take some of that back. But Larry, you done put my man into the Terrence J category. He's like, he just needs to do rom-coms and shit. God,